Welcome back to Spear's Garage. I'm Sean, and today what I want to do is get the bottom of the bed ready for paint. So far, I did all the finish welds I needed to do, ground them down. Now I need to wire weld the whole bottom of it, get it all cleaned up, and probably spray some rust converter in the places that really need it. And then I'm going to go over it with a red oxide primer, then probably a satin black. So I want to set you up on time lapse, and I'll be right back. I guys get all ready for paint now. Took a lot of time to get it all wire wheeled. I washed it with some soap and water a while ago, and I put some seam sealer on all the welds. So probably the next clip you'll see me putting some rust reformer on the places I need it. I might actually just use it on the whole thing. I haven't figured out what I wanted to do yet, so I'll be back. I guess here in a little bit for you. It might be tomorrow for me. I think I might call it a day. It's kind of hot today. I'm pretty tired because I've been out here since early this morning working on this. But I think it's gonna come out pretty good. All right, guys, I got the rust converter pretty much sprayed where I want to put it. So I'm gonna let that dry overnight. It says to let it dry for like 24 hours before you put anything on top of it. So we're getting a little bit closer. I think I'm actually going to put the rattle can bed liner on the bottom of this too. Not the whole thing, but pretty much the bottom of the bed. Probably anywhere in this area, not on the side so much. Probably I might come down to this body line with it, but that's pretty much it. Just to add a little bit more protection for rock chips and stuff like that. All right, like I said, I'll be back when I get ready to do the next step. All right, guys. Yesterday I went ahead and sprayed the red oxide primer on the side of the bed from this body line down because we did the rust converter from here up, and I'm gonna use that as my primer for the bed liner. And I picked up some of this flat black turbo can. I always wanted to try it. I saw it on YouTube several times. Thought it looked pretty neat. But for 13 bucks, I figured I'd give it a shot. And I'm gonna just paint it from the bottom up to that line. So let me go ahead and get this thing shook up and get it sprayed. Dang, it's fast. Well, it didn't take no time at all. All right, guys, I was pretty happy with the way the Rust-Oleum turbo can laid it down. Really, there's not a lot of streaks in it or anything like that because it goes on there really quickly and wet, and you can overlap it real easy. So you don't have all that streaky looking paint you usually get with rattle can. All right, I guess now I'm ready to get the bed liner sprayed down on this bed, and we'll be done with it. Now, something I wanted to show real quick is I did a test spot a while ago. Um, it's really not a very aggressive bed liner. It's pretty fine. So um, I was afraid it's going to be look just like really like heavy granular looking bed liner, but it's going to be pretty flat. Also, forgot to mention I did go through and paint all these with satin black real quick, just to add a little bit of extra protection right there. But I've scuffed them down with some Scotch Brite before I get and spray that bed liner on it. All right, like I said, this ain't a very aggressive bed liner. Uh, just goes on there, it gives a little texture, but nothing really aggressive. So let me go ahead and put you on time lapse, and I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. All right, guys, I got it all done. Came out pretty good. Definitely was a well-used bed, as you can see, with all the dents. But it doesn't have holes all in it like my old one did, so I'm pretty happy with that. And the texture looks pretty good. Real fine texture. If you're kind of wanting to know what it looked like. And it took 2 cans to do what I did. Like I said, it was all the bottom, all the way down to about right here, all the way around it. Didn't go as far as I thought it would, but luckily I did buy 2 cans and I needed them both. But like I said, I want to get and do the real good bed liner on the inside of the bed, so this should do for what we need it for, and that's basically just keeping the bottom protected and doesn't have to look as good as the outside does. So all right, I guess that'll be all for this one. All right, guys, I'd like to thank you again for coming along and watching another episode. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate the people that leave comments and likes and stuff like that. If you could hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. It helps grow the channel. And other than that, I'll get and see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.